One day I might put effort into my hair, but probably not. Hi lovies, it's Sharie. I haven't done a get ready with me in a while and I need to get ready, so let's do this thing. I am going into Atlanta today to go grocery shopping because we don't have any stores around here that are worth a shit. February has made me have a foul mouth. But yeah, so like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, all of those wonderful places are an hour away, so I'm trying to make an effort once a week to go there because I think it's worth it to me to get quality products. But yeah, so I'm going to Atlanta to go shopping, and then I've also got to go to Costco, and then I might meet my husband for lunch. So I've just got some things to do today, and I need to put on a face in order to do those things. But yeah, so I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm a little rusty. All natural face is just really starting to irritate me. The pump broke on this, so now I can't even freaking try it out. I'm just... Anyway, so what's been new with me? Not a whole lot is new. I can't even remember when the last time I did one of these was, so that would probably be helpful. But I think it was before I went camping by myself, which was an adventure. I really wanted to go camping. Some friends of ours, well, it used to be a VW bus group that we were in because we used to have a VW bus. They do a camp out every year, but since we got rid of our bus to buy the house, we haven't had a bus, but they still, you know, want you to come and just camp. So that's what we do every year since we got rid of the bus, is we go and camp. And it's super fun. It's usually super cold, but it's a lot of fun. And they do like a potluck dinner on Saturday nights, and everybody brings like a dish. But yeah, so that's what we do in the winter. And this time my husband hurt his back, so he didn't want to go. And I really wanted to go, but I didn't want to make him go because I didn't want him to hurt his back or, you know, make him feel bad or whatever. Because if my husband doesn't want to do something and I make him do it, he's gonna make me have a miserable time. I don't know if you guys have men folks like that, but I don't try that. But yeah, so he didn't really want to go because he kind of physically couldn't go. So I was like, he's like, well, why don't you just go by yourself? And at first I was like, ha ha ha, you're such a funny man. But then I was like, yeah, why don't I go by myself? I can do it. So luckily I shared a campsite with a friend of his and his wife, so I wasn't completely alone, because that's probably the scariest part, is at nighttime, like being in a campsite by yourself, especially if you're a girl. I just feel uncomfortable. But we shared a campsite, so I wasn't completely by myself, and then you know, I knew everybody there, so it wasn't like too dramatic. But I put my tent up by myself and I cooked my own little food and I had a lot of fun. I did take our Doberman Rottweiler with us. She's like the biggest baby, but she looks really mean, and when she barks like at strangers, she sounds like she'd eat your face. So I just need her to sound like she'll eat your face. That's really all. I don't really want her to eat your face, but I want her to sound like she will. So I brought her with me, and so she was my little tent companion. And then she got really cold in the middle of the night, and I didn't bring any like dog sweaters or anything with me, so I was like, I don't know what to do, and she's like shivering, and I have a very tiny little cot. There's no way I could get her on the bed with me, so I wrapped her and put her legs through one of my hoodies, and she just looked so adorably comfortable, and then she just laid right down and went back to sleep, and I was like, ah, just like that. I made that face, ah. I'm not gonna do anything dramatic today because I'm just going, it's just my husband, he knows what my face looks like. So what else is new? I have been getting into yoga, which is, I mean, and by I mean I've been getting into it. I've done it twice this week. But I'm actually really liking it, which is surprising to me. I guess I always thought that like fluffy people couldn't do yoga. I just figured that, like, you know, my roly-poly body would just not like form into those like caterpillar shapes. But I actually handled it really well. There's only one thing that I had trouble with, and that was actually the easiest thing, which is just touching your toes. I don't know what that pose is called because I'm a noob, but I can't touch my toes. But I actually don't think I could ever touch my toes. I don't think that's like a new development in my fluffiness. I think that's just, I don't think I've ever been that flexible, because I don't remember being able to touch my toes like in high school or anything. So, but I have lost 15 pounds, which is a lot. pounds. You know, well, I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a start. I've lost 15 pounds since January, the beginning of January. And I've just been really like focusing on my portion control. And I haven't really cut anything out of my diet. I just don't eat the whole thing. So like if it's something that I know I shouldn't be eating, I just eat half of it. Which is hard, but it's worth it. I've also like super upped my vegetable consumption because I feel like veggies are like free food. You can just eat as much as you want of vegetables. So I've just been vegetabling it up. And I try and eat like a rabbit, like really light, small, not full meals during the day, just like little meals every couple hours during the day. And then I have like a full dinner that's usually like a protein and a vegetable. And that's just been working really well for me so far. But I haven't been working out until this week. I was like, you know, I really kind of want to start getting more active because that's a key part in weight loss and keeping it off, you know. Because I want to get off this diet roller coaster. And so I was like, I really don't like doing the elliptical. My favorite, you know, activities are outside activities, but it's cold out here, so I'm not going to go outside. So I'm not going to do that. So I was like, well, what can I do? And I love Jessie444 here on YouTube. Her and I are friends, and we talk not just on YouTube. And she is so sweet and so amazing, and she's such an inspiration, and she's gotten into yoga, and her body looks amazing. I mean, it looked amazing before, but now she just, you could tell she's like toned, and like she's so flexible, and she's like a little pretzel, and she's like hanging up on her head. I don't know, she's like a acrobat. And so I was like, wow, I really need to kind of get on like a healthy boat here. And so I asked her if she had any suggestions for like beginners who know nothing about yoga. And she suggested a channel, and I will link it down below, and I'll also link her down below. She's amazing. But it's Yoga with Adriene, and she has a 30-day yoga challenge that like you start slow for newbie people, and then, you know, you just learn something new and pick up the pace. And I've only done the video twice because I started it this week. But it's 30 minutes long. I think all her workouts are 30 minutes long, which I don't feel like is too long. And what's great about yoga is it's a workout, so like I'm definitely feeling a workout, but it's not like you're dripping sweat. And I also like the time kind of flies by. I don't feel like I'm like, God, you know, when I'm on the elliptical, I'm like counting those seconds. I'm like, this is so boring. But when I'm doing yoga, I just don't even notice. I'm just like trying to focus on my breathing, and like I'm trying to get into poses, and I'm like, ooh, that hurts, or that doesn't hurt. So I don't know. I really like yoga so far, my whole 2 times I've done it. So I'm trying to keep up with it. You're supposed to do the 30-day challenge, but I'm going to do like the 30-week challenge because I really want to learn these poses so that I don't have to look at her when she's saying the pose. I can just get into it because right now I have to like stop and like see what she's doing and then do it. So I really just want to just do it. So I'm going to do the video like day 1 like for a week so that I feel like I know those poses and I'm comfortable in those positions. Especially since I'm a noob, I just don't want to overdo it. So that's my goal. Hopefully I'll be standing on my head by summer. But yeah, so I think I like yoga so far. So yeah, I think it's a good workout. Let me know down below if you know any good YouTube channels that are yoga for beginners, or if you have any suggestions with yoga. I wanted to go to like a yoga studio, but unfortunately I live in an area that doesn't really have a lot of holistic-y options, and the only one I could find, it was like $25 a class, and it's at like this lady's house, so I think she's like a guru or something, and I just don't have like the budget to spend, you know, $100 a week on yoga. So if I can get it on YouTube for free, ding, cheap and easy. Also, the Adriene girl does not have like a boring voice. Like, she's zen-y, but she's not like so zen. I find people, I can't really focus when people are like, oh, like I just can't. I'm like, hee hee hee. So she's a calm talker, but she's also funny, and she's got personality. So it's not like you're just sitting there listening to like, you know, I've got that summertime sadness. Is anyone else like so over February? I think I mentioned it in my favorites video. Like, I'm just done. I'm done with February. I'm so tired of this weather and this coldness and this rain, and I'm just, you know, I'm ready for some sunshine. And I hate summer, but I love spring and I love fall, so I like all the in-betweens. our chicken, like, our chicken people have decimated. We apparently have a hawk that lives somewhere near our coop, and he has been having some chicken dinner once a week. So we are down to 2 hens, and I am so sad. He killed my favorite hen. He killed our best laying hen. So right now we have no eggs, and we have only 2 hens because they don't really lay a lot in the winter anyway because it's cold. But now we don't have any that are laying because he ate them. And it's really kind of like emotionally unsettling when you go out to like feed your lovely little happy chickens and they're in pieces. And there's nothing you can do about a hawk. They're illegal to kill. It's like a federal crime to kill them. And you know, I don't really want to kill them anyway. I just want them to leave. But we don't know what to do. And so we are going to have to rebuild our chicken coop so that it's protected on the top, so we, you know, so they can have outside time, but safely. Right now we've got them locked into their coop so that they can't get out in the run unless we're out there, just because I don't want them to die. And it's really sad, and I'm really frustrated. Yes, in the spring we'll be getting new chickens, and we'll be rebuilding the coop. So lots of exciting things. We're also trying to decide on what kind of encagement we want to use for rabbits. We want to get rabbits for the garden. Rabbit poop and chicken poop is like the perfect compost for your garden. And rabbit poop you don't even have to compost. You can just sprinkle it straight on to your garden because it's already pretty much vegetables, because that's all they eat is vegetables. So they're like awesome composters for your garden. So we're really wanting to get rabbits, and they're adorable and you just want to snuggle them. And I'm going to start doing some like farm videos in the spring as well. I mean, I don't know exactly what kind yet because I don't really know what kind of season we're going to have. But yeah, so I'm hoping to do some like farm animal videos and like show you guys like the coops that we're building or whatever if you're into that, and maybe some like garden progression videos. Maybe I'll do some videos on canning because I do can as much of our garden as I can. But canning is super easy. I think people think it's harder than it is, and it looks intimidating, but it's super simple. Lots of fun, and you get to have all of your summer yummies like all year long. I actually have not been buying a whole lot of makeup, which is amazing for me, other than my vanishing cabinet that I get every month anyway because it's a subscription, which is actually, can I just tell you girls out there who share my hoarding problem, getting a subscription service that allows you to get new things every month kind of cuts back on my shopping because since I know that I'm getting an awesome collection every month that's like cheap, I don't really feel the need to like go out and like search, you know, for like eyeshadows or you know, something like that, unless it's like a special edition collection from a company that I'm, you know, obsessed with, you know, shop. So I haven't actually bought a whole lot of stuff. I just bought something with the last of my birthday money that I just had to have, and that's coming hopefully next week. But a lot of indie companies are doing monthly subscription services. Glamour Doll Eyes does one, and I love Glamour Doll Eyes, but it's not worth it to me, all of the stress. I'm on their fan page, which is a lot of fun. The owner is very involved with her company and her fans, which is awesome. But it's very stressful. And when she comes out with something, I mean, like, they break the internet trying to get it, and it's just, eyeshadow is not worth that much of a fight for me. I mean, people are like triple ordering and like have multiple email accounts so that they can get multiple subscriptions, and like it's just nuts bananas. And it's not even as big as the vanishing cabinet. I think the Glamour Doll, now I don't know because I've never gotten one because you gotta like, you know, kill someone to get it. But I think you only get like 3 eyeshadows and maybe a lip product. And then I think she started to include like 1 item or like sample from other indie companies, which is really cool of her. But I just, it's not worth it, the murderous rage rampaging to get it to me. So I just love the vanishing cabinet because it's easy, and once you sign up, you get it, and it's coming. Liner! One super exciting thing that no one cares about except for me is when we moved here, I was really disappointed. I mean, we wanted to live like out which was the goal. There's nothing that resembles like culture here. There is no coffee shop other than Starbucks, and it is inside of a grocery store, so it's not even like a Starbucks. All the restaurants are like chain restaurants. There's no like mom and pop situations. My husband and I love brunch. That was like one of our favorite things to do in the city, was to go to like a coffee shop and chitty chat, or you know, go to a brunch spot on Sundays and get brunch. There is none of that here, and so those are like some of the things that I miss about living in the perimeter. And I've missed them greatly. But my husband and I did find a brunch spot that is in our city or town, and I think it is a chain, I'm not sure. And I'm not gonna say it's the best brunch spot I've ever been to, but it's better than nothing, because I absolutely love Waffle House and my husband hates it, so I have to like, you know, perform rituals to get him to go to Waffle House, and so that's been kind of our only option. I came in like a wrecking ball. I spilled makeup on my carpet, and I don't know what it is, but it's like pitch black and it's sticky and it's like a paste, and every time I can't get it out of the carpet, and then I always accidentally step on it, and then I have this giant black spot on my foot that won't come off, and then I spread it all over the rest of the carpet, and I don't know what the hell it is, but it's really annoying. Alright, so my face is done. I hope this was a sort of informative video. Not really. My get ready with me's, I feel, are boring, but you guys seem to enjoy them, so hope it was slightly entertaining. I do now have a P.O. box if you guys want to send me a letter or a little note. You can drop it in my P.O. box. I have that in the down bar, and then you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you later. Bye!